What if I told you that some of your most socially awkward habits weren't actually flaws at all? We're about to dive into this fascinating idea that they might actually be the signs of a highly intelligent mind hard at work.
We all know someone like this, right? They're absolutely brilliant with ideas, but maybe a little off in social situations. It really makes you wonder, is there a genuine connection between being socially awkward and being a genius?
I mean, we see this character all the time in movies and on TV. You've got the brilliant scientist who just can't handle small talk, or the visionary artist who completely forgets to eat. Is this just a convenient stereotype, or is there something real, some psychological link going on here?
Well, it turns out it's not really about being bad at social skills. It's more about how a highly intelligent brain decides what's important. It has this unique and, honestly, super powerful filtering system. You see, a highly intelligent mind is kind of wired differently. It's constantly on the hunt for big, abstract patterns and trying to form these really deep, meaningful connections. And because of that, the small, fleeting social details, things like names or polite chit-chat, they often get filtered out. They're just seen as less important data. Okay, so keeping that idea in mind, that it's all about priorities, let's explore 7 common awkward habits. We're going to reframe them, not as social failures, but as the possible side effects of a really powerful brain.
First up, a total classic. You have an amazing conversation with someone, you feel a genuine connection, but 5 minutes later, poof, their name is just gone.
Look, it's not that you don't care. It's that your brain was so busy chewing on the concepts of the conversation, the what and the why, that it tagged the name, which is just a simple social label, as a lower priority. The idea itself was just way more interesting than the label attached to it.
All right, let's move on to a habit that, let's be honest, a lot of people find pretty strange. Talking to yourself while you're working, or just thinking things through.
But here's the cool thing. Psychology suggests this is actually a sign of some high-level thinking. Talking a problem through out loud helps you organize really complex thoughts. It's almost like you're using the air around you as an external hard drive. It makes abstract ideas feel solid and really helps lock them into your memory.
Woo! This one can definitely get you into some hot water. It's that tendency to just state the logical truth, even when, a little white lie might make things a bit more comfortable for everyone else. This is a perfect example of that brain priority system we talked about. The goal isn't to be mean, it's to be efficient and accurate. A mind that's laser-focused on logic can see social pleasantries as just static, an obstacle getting in the way of the truth. It values the fastest, most direct path to the right answer.
Okay, let's just hit pause for a sec. As we're going through this list, are you starting to see yourself or maybe someone you know in a totally new light? Let's keep going.
Next up, think about that person who always misses their exit on the highway or can't remember where they put their keys because their head seems to be permanently in the clouds.
But here's the twist. What looks like a lack of attention to the outside world is often the complete opposite. It's actually a sign of intense, deep focus. It's just directed inward. That person isn't just daydreaming. They are actively building entire worlds, solving complex problems, and connecting huge ideas inside their own mind. Now for something a bit more physical. Messy handwriting. For literally centuries, this has been seen as a sign of a sloppy, careless mind. But what if it's the exact opposite? The reality is often that the brain is just firing off ideas way faster than the physical act of writing can possibly handle. The top priority is to get that fleeting thought down on paper before it vanishes, not to make the letters look perfect. In this case, the content is king, not the container.
And here's another physical one. That need to walk around the room when you're on the phone or trying to wrestle with a really tough problem. This isn't just nervous energy. It's a fascinating thing called embodied cognition. Research actually shows that physical movement can boost blood flow to the brain and stimulate your cognitive functions, helping you think more clearly and creatively. You're literally walking your way to the solution.
And finally, there's the tendency to get completely, utterly lost in very specific, often incredibly complex hobbies. Whether that's something like cataloging historical maps, or maybe even mastering a dead language. What might look like a strange obsession to the outside world is actually the hallmark of a mind that just loves a good challenge. These hobbies are usually complex systems that need to be understood and mastered. This isn't just a pastime, it's like a mental gymnasium. It's a way to satisfy a deep hunger for understanding and mastery. So after looking at all of these habits, the real takeaway here isn't to try and be more awkward. It's about completely shifting your perspective.
The very things that society might label as weird or awkward could just be the external signs of an incredibly powerful mind doing what it does best. They aren't bugs in your system, they're features.
And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. After reframing all of these habits, what supposed flaw, either in yourself or in someone else, are you going to start looking at not as a weakness, but as a potential sign of a hidden strength?